Can we get a chest X-ray, please? We've all got leads on, so carry on.
So, Paul, any pain there when I'm pressing?
No.
Any pain there when I'm pressing?
Where's the pain, Paul?
It started like middle of my back and that went down basically the bottom of my bum bone.
OK. Any pain in that leg there?
Collar. Put them on the monitor, please.
Pins and needles. You've got pain just bottom, pins and needles. When the patient comes in, if they're complaining of pins and needles, my heart always sinks.
I'm just going to do an ultrasound of your tummy, so you'll feel some cold jelly, OK?
It could be a sign that there is trauma to the spinal cord, which can cause paralysis.
I enjoy resus more than anywhere else in the department. The phone, doesn't it go through you? It's so loud and it's shrilly. It used to make me jump. I think the first 6 months of working in there, I wouldn't even answer it. You've only got to miss out a small detail, you know. Is it male or female? Didn't ask. How long? Not sure. Now I'm fine. It's just the phone going off and just get to it as quickly as possible. St George's resus. OK. It's trauma. OK. So it's adult trauma, male or female? Male. That's all right, don't worry. Okay. Bye-bye. Adult trauma call, resus, ETA 15 minutes.
A 38-year-old man is being brought to St George's after falling from a tree.
Elder, can we have a radiographer to resus base 7 for the trauma call, please? 38-year-old, fall 25 feet.
Dr. Mike Williamson is part of the trauma team in resus today.
When someone falls, you're worried about the head, and then you're worried about spinal injuries.
The family are travelling to St George's from their home in Surrey.
Approximately an hour and 45 minutes ago now. He's a tree surgeon who was wearing a harness, but the harness has somehow failed, and he's fallen 25 feet from the top of the ladder. He's hit his head on the concrete, just as he was on the concrete pole, just as he was landing. He's been spinally immobilised, pelvic splintered.
OK, Shunid, you happy with airway?
Okay.
Let's get him off the scoop first.
Airway patent, C-spine immobilised.
What's that blood from? Is that from his head wound?
From the head wound, quite a significant amount.
OK.
Everybody ready?
Can we get a chest X-ray, please? We've all got leads on, so carry on.
So, Paul, any pain there when I'm pressing?
No.
Any pain there when I'm pressing?
Where's the pain, Paul?
It started like middle of my back and that went down basically the bottom of my bum bone.
OK. Any pain in that leg there?
Collar. Put them on the monitor, please.
Pins and needles. You've got pain just bottom, pins and needles. When the patient comes in, if they're complaining of pins and needles, my heart always sinks.
I'm just going to do an ultrasound of your tummy, so you'll feel some cold jelly, OK?
It could be a sign that there is trauma to the spinal cord, which can cause paralysis. Paul, can you feel me touching you there?
Yeah.
Can you feel me touching you there?
Yeah.
Is there anything on the fast scan?
There might be something behind the bladder. I thought I saw a little slither behind the bladder, but the other sides are OK. Do you want some more painkillers, Paul?
I keep getting like shooting pains going right down to my bum.
I've just spoken to your wife and your kids. Yeah, they're here. We'll get them over.
I was just waiting for my internet shopping to be delivered, and I got the phone call from his labourer to say that he'd had a fall. I thought maybe the ambulance had been called just as a precaution. But when I realised he was being taken to a special hospital, he was being taken to St George's and not a local hospital, I thought, oh, this is a little bit more serious than I thought it was.
Paul, we're going to take you to the scanner, OK? We'll do you head to pelvis, so we'll scan, so we'll get an answer to what's going on straight away.
Some painkiller.
Of course, we'll get you some painkillers, no problems.
You think so many things go through your head. You're thinking, what if he doesn't walk again? What's going to happen? Not just to us as a family, but also to his self-esteem, how he's going to feel.
Mike, can you speak to CT?
Yeah.
Thanks. We think that he might have a pelvic fracture.
Yeah, OK.
Tree surgeon Paul is being taken to CT after falling 25 feet at work.
Let's just go for the scanner.
That's the only thing you're allowed to do.
He's not the sort of person that's ever wanted to sit behind a desk and push paper. He's active.
That doesn't look right, does it? Let's come off somewhere. Is that a fracture there?
I think because you're up there on your own with your chainsaw and you're sort of above everybody else, and it's probably quite a nice feeling, like a free feeling. Yeah, I didn't mind.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's where he's painful, then.
He's got a fracture, does he? L1, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
You've got some little pieces.
Hi, Paul. One of your spinal bones,
Right.
just at the bottom, looks to be broken. It is broken.
What's that mean?
So, at the moment, we'll speak to the neurosurgeons about that.
Okay.
And we'll see what they say. But I'm just going to take this binder off, OK?
CT results show 38-year-old Paul has broken a vertebrae in his back. Doctors are concerned fragments of the bone could damage his spinal cord, risking paralysis.
Your wife's here, but just wait for the doctor to finish and I'll let her in for you.
So he fell from quite a height.
Yeah,
But
it said 20 foot.
yeah, or 25 foot, they told us. So the radiologists are now looking through the scans. So from first look, it's a fracture of one of the bones in the back, in the spine. It's not so much the break of the spine that we get worried about, it's what's happening to the spinal cord. We'll re-examine him and let the neurosurgeons know. My hunch is they'll want to take him to theatre.
You do go very numb. I told my daughter that Daddy's fallen from the tree and he's bumped his bottom, because obviously I didn't want to tell her quite what had happened, 'cause I didn't want to scare her. When we did eventually go and see him, it was quite scary, seeing him like that. Hey, Sojo.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, what happened?
I don't know what happened. They just went. I've never had pain like that in my life. It's still. I broke the bottom of my spine.
No more trees, huh? We met at school, probably about 20 years ago. We went out for a little bit and we split up, and I didn't see him for years and years and years. Got with someone else, and then I split up with them, moved here, and somebody up the road there knew him and said, "Oh, he's been asking about you," and then we got back together again. So that's been 11 years now. There was always children there when we got back together, because he had a son and I had two. It's really hard. It put a bit of a strain, I must admit. There was times where I could have said that's enough. Then Abby came along and I think it just brought everybody, it gelled everybody together.
You can pop in and see him if you want to.
I love you. Abigail's here. No. She's not getting any lighter. Sorry, did I knock you? Okay, Ab. Yeah? Daddy's been in the wars, hasn't he? Yeah? Would you like to go and wait with Pilch? Yeah? Can you take her out? It's Pilch.
Are you all right?
I think she's a bit upset.
Oh.
That wasn't probably the best idea, was it?
What?
She's crying.
OK, let's see. Let's see if I can find a stash of biscuits. Come on, then. For children, it's hard. It's very upsetting for them. They don't understand. All they can see is Daddy or Mummy's hurt. That was your favourite. It's pretty hectic, pretty chaotic, so to a child it can be confusing. So this is a hospital. This is the Majors. This is Terry. Say hello, Terry. Hi, Terry. Say hello to my little friend. Her Daddy's not very well. She got a bit upset, so we're going to find chocolate biscuits.